Between the cooking, the cleaning, and being measured for some seriously ugly nylon uniforms, these 4 people realized that the sun isn't the only thing that comes out in the warm weather.
Change the focus to a groundhog. Change the focus to a groundhog!
Last issue, they staggered back to their rooms in the hope of doing something they'd regret in the morning.
Oh God, we binge-watched Heroes on Netflix last night! Why did we do that?
I am not a kook!
I am a man! Hey, I hope this goes on sale soon.
Well, they all die horrible deaths. $10.
She even said May was gonna head across the country in a camper van. How could she know something like that?
Wait, I think I may have heard of this fortune teller.
Was it a zombie prostitute?
What the hell is wrong with everyone?
We open with a splash page of Crazy Steve with gritty teeth and lots of narration boxes.
Sometimes I wonder why I never sleep anymore, but not tonight!
I don't either. Considering the skewed timescale of this series, how would you know how long you've been awake for anyway? Maybe that's the real explanation. This is all some kind of fever dream, as Batman has been awake for too long and he's hallucinating. That's it. All-Star Batman and Robin is Batman going crazy in the catacombs of the Court of Owls. By the by, want a good Batman comic recommendation? Check out Court of Owls. Anyway, back to Court of Ow, my head hurts.
It's been the kind of night that dreams are made of. I dreamed a dream of kidnapped kids, when Bruce was high and breasts were bloody.
I just can't believe how lazy this is. It'd be like if I suddenly had access to the technology of Power Rangers and Star Trek without any kind of explanation for how I did. Okay, moving on.
This wouldn't have happened in my day. This is all rock and roll's fault.
So, Steve is just squatting here.
Come on, kid. Let's ride. I'll summon the Batmobile by making it look like I need to poop.
Admittedly, I can communicate with Comicron 1 and get food or shelter if I need to, but luckily, it hasn't come to that yet. In my travels, I take care to not forget that there is evil afoot, and that must be dealt with.
Corporate Commander here, and for some reason my face is censored because I sort of look like someone
Oh,
my face! Oh, God, you messed it up even more!
Oh, never mind. The panel clearly shows a trail of blood leading into an open manhole. Stavros is just really bad at his job. I took Stavros's report and looked the piece of cardboard over. Corrugated, just as I suspected. It was a note written in blood. It didn't make any sense.
Who would do that? Someone who badly needed a pen?
Just one lunatic in tights writing to another. Not worth my time or a nickel of taxpayer money. Not worth a damn to anybody. Anyway, thanks for listening, Fish. You're the only one who understands me. I swear to God, if I end up in Texas next week, I'm gonna take my chances and just teleport to Canada. Because really, this is getting silly. Gordon returns to his car. And does Mr. Goddamn Batman say so much as thanks? Of course not. That'd hardly be grim and gritty, would it? The jerk. Hardly anything in this comic has been gritty. Grim, certainly, but only in the sense of, oh dear lord, he's serious, isn't he? Gordon's wife has been calling, but she's been drinking, and she hangs up on him when he asks about that. Barbara, dear Barbara, nothing's been the same since Sarah. Sweet Sarah. Aw, there's the repetitive, awful dialogue of Miller. I was worried someone else took over for this and was trying to do a better job than him. But I guess he fought whoever that was off so he could get back in his chair to continue. Next up is a splash page of Steve and Robin falling down a manhole, presumably the same one Catwoman went down, although Gordon never mentioned which alleyway she was found in. But I'm just wondering how wide this thing is, or why they felt the need to leap down, since I would assume there would be a ladder. Otherwise, what purpose does the manhole serve if it's not an entranceway to a part of the sewer?
Take an airplane over Gotham at night, and she looks like diamonds against black velvet. A promise of love, a paradise.
Okay, Frank, the buildings have filed a restraining order against you. Get a new fetish.
Walk her streets, and you'll jump at her every shadow.
Why?
Begging your pardon, Master, but I've accessed records within this universe. It might be a better course of action to avoid this one.
Why do you say that?
This individual and his weapon, he apparently defeated Lord Vice.
This guy tangled with Vice?
And succeeded, Master. Perhaps it would be best if we attempted to challenge someone less formidable.
Hey, you little...
I am a Marlin!
What?
Oh, crap!
Where am I? What's going on?
Well, now you see why I don't do that joke as much anymore. She steals a skateboard from a dealer who keeps calling her a certain word you sure as hell will never hear me say, not even in a movie. But soft, let us enjoy more of the Shakespearean wordsmithing that Frank Miller has to offer. Little jailbait making us look bad. We cut her, come on. And no comma in we cut her, come on. But wait, there's more. Sweet piece in sweet slices. Tasty sliced booty, the little... Are these two cannibals? What the hell is with that sentence even? Sweet piece in sweet slices, tasty sliced booty, the little...
You need to put each and every one of these words in their correct order.
Snowflame's goons suddenly pop out of the brush and open fire on the team, apparently killing them all. Huh, that was quick. Snowflame orders the new Guardians to be buried, with all their personal effects intact. In my jungle, we respect the dead. So don't put them into any humorous poses or anything. Steve, I know it's funny, but get his hand off of there.
But enough of that scene, over to Black Canary, where she gives a lengthy friggin' monologue in narrative captions about walking into a bar or warehouse or something full of pimps and loan sharks and possibly human traffickers. She suddenly gets into that later on, but it just goes on and on, beating them all up, stealing all their money, and then setting fire to the place so they'll all burn to death. Oh, and for some reason, Frank decided to inform us that it was 7 minutes between her setting the place ablaze and her getting on a motorcycle and onto a conveniently placed ramp.
John Freeman ramped off the building and did a backflip and landed.
And what a coinkydink! Gordon and his partner are driving by.
Damn it, I want to see if Mr. Computer enacts his secret plan to devour the souls of all mankind. In the meantime, though, this comic has really inspired me to do something worthwhile with my time on the computer. I'm gonna spend the next 5 hours surfing TV tropes and then watch a video of cats doing cute things.